Hello gamers and welcome back to Flashpoint Campaigns Cold War, on-target simulations and Matrix games. We're going to look at another scenario before I dive into a campaign, hopefully. So let's go for Every Cat is Black at Night, because we play as the FRG. Um, and also it's got the new ammunition, the for a light. So 6 hours, here we go. As the battle in Straubing developed, the Czechoslovakian 9th Tank Division began to drift south towards... Turn down the volume a little bit. The music actually causes a copyright claim and demonetizes the video, but I don't mind. My channel is not monetized anyway. With the Czechoslovakian 2nd Motor Rifle Division locked in combat with the West German forces in Straubing, the surrounding countryside south of the city held promise for quick exploitation. Unfortunately, the day was lost in the engagements in Straubing, and it was nighttime before the 9th was in position to exploit the temporary local advantage the Czechoslovakian forces had. Turn down the volume a little bit more. Okay. In the 9th Tank Division HQ, there was severe indecision about making a nocturnal advance in the barely reconnoitered ground. Unlike their fellow countrymen north of Straubing, the Czechoslovakian there's a G missing. The Czechoslovakian forces in this area had been plagued by indecision and stop-and-go movement. The 2nd Motor Rifle Division was in difficult position since, even though it had succeeded in opening a gap in the 9th Tank Division, it had entangled itself with the West German forces in Straubing. This earned the divisional commander a stern rebuke from the Army HQ, which was still demanding continued pressure and relentless advance. The West German 4th Panzer Grenadier Division had reasons to feel marginally more optimistic. Not only had they stopped 2 Czechoslovakian divisions, but they could now use the night to maneuver reinforcements and consolidate their defense. At a higher level, NATO had concerns over the fact that the Czechoslovakians had secured a bridgehead over the Donau and that there were no forces to make an immediate counter. They were going to have to rely on an aerial and artillery attacks to eliminate and harass the bridgehead forces. There was also concern over the gap south of Straubing. It was uncertain whether the Czechoslovakians would exploit it before the 4th Panzer Grenadier Division could plug it. The divisional commander of the 4th Panzer Grenadier Division wanted to consolidate his defense and counterattack at first light on 22nd July. For that purpose, the commander was moving armored forces hastily toward the area. Unfortunately, the counterattack against the bridgehead was not meant to be. During the early evening of the 21st, the Czechoslovakian High Command, under Soviet pressure, took control of operations in this area. In a frantic affair, the forward groups of the 9th Tank Division were consolidated into a mighty armored fist, with orders to make a night drive towards Landau ad Isar and beyond if possible. As they started the advance, they realized they had just moved towards a gap in NATO's defenses. Being the defender in their own land, the HQ 4th Panzer Grenadier Division was quickly made aware of this. The division immediately began rushing forward with whatever mobile forces they could assemble to throw against the flank of the advancing Czechoslovakians. Scenario by Joe Lima, Mike Johnstone, map by William van der Sterren. So let's play this. Style of play with a computer opponent, I will play as NATO on veteran difficulty. So I don't want enemy units always visible. Emergency resupply is automatic, is also deactivated. When units run out of supply, they automatically get a small percentage of ammo to keep fighting. No. Allow gathering of full information of visible units. No. Okay. If desired, the side played by the computer may use a battle plan. Choose random selection. I will go for random. Here we go. Welcome to the Every Cat is Black at Night scenario. You are commanding NATO forces and have 6 hours to accomplish the tasks described in your mission briefing. Your forces are composed of 14 groups of units, extensive descriptions of which are found in the operations P&L and fire support staff reports. Information about the opposing forces are available from the Intel staff report. Winning. You are responsible for assets worth 22,375 victory points. Victory is obtained by securing VP locations and inflicting disproportionate casualties on the enemy. A victory obtained at excessive cost may be severely downgraded. Check the victory and victory status and conditions report for victory level details. You may now drag and drop your starting units into any group setup hex, subject to the usual stacking limits. Good luck. Here we go. Okay. So this is where they probably have the bridgehead. This is probably contested. So we need to really get moving. So what do I have here? Let's take a look at the staff reports, personnel and logistics. Unimog ATGM. This is basically Unimogs with ATGMs. G3 rifles, Milang anti-tank guided missiles. 1K range, 2K range for the tanks, anti-tank capabilities, and an HQ. The Aufklärungsbattalion. Got tanks here. Rocket artillery. Some rocket artillery. Interesting. Good, good, good. I could print it. That's really cool. Fire support. We do have active fire support assets. Arrival in 75 minutes. Okay. 60 minutes. That's how I could move the units. Actually, I can't really move them, I think. Coming from the north. It's like a huge open area here. Here we can see the defense ratings. That's cool. It's all the same height. Okay. It's night. Visibility is 10 kilometers though. Illumination is 0. Let's start. 23 minutes of game resolution is about to commence. Then let's better wait because I need to give them orders. Move deliberate. Plot a move deliberate order. I do want them to move. What do they actually have for them? Veteran reconnaissance squad. I actually want them to move in here. And then hold. I think that should give me nice lines of sight. And then I want them to move deliberate. here, 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 and here, and then hold. I want them to move deliberate here to here to here, commit, and then hold. And the last one, my kind of HQ. Now, I would like to know the line of sight from here. I read that you can maybe do like press like right click or left click and with control, but this is not working. We were wondering that under the last video in the description, my first preview video, but yeah, I can't do it. So it's just a learning experience now anyway. So here, here, you go here, commit, you are going to hold there. So that's the first unit. I actually want it to go here because it's an elevated position. Move hasty to here and then hold. The second one is going to move hasty. Let's give them some sort of direction. Here, here, and here. Hold. Okay, this is just a recce actually. So I want them to move hasty. No, I misclicked. To move hasty up there as well in this forest. Move hasty to here, commit and hold. You are going to go move hasty to here and then here, whatever path you decide to take. Just want to be sure to hold this and ideally then cover this road. The HQ, what's its range? It's the question. Let's move it hastily to here. I think they all have move orders now. Move. And they also give us the approximate times of arrival. That's really good. They're all moving. You're moving. I'm not sure if I need to have them, you know, get off the vehicle. Lots of shooting is taking place already. Now we can give orders before they can. And now reinforcements have arrived. That's fantastic. Yeah, they will be trying to come across here. I think I'm a bit too much in the rear here. They will be coming across the Donau, I think. So what I'm going to do, you can still go here. You actually move hastily to here. You can go there. You need to, oh, he's going there, that's fine. And you go there, that's also fine. You need to move hastily into here first. And you need to, can I always show paths? Yeah, that's good. You need to move hastily into here. And hold. You need to move hastily into here and hold. And you need to move hastily yeah, you need to move into here and hold. I forgot this unit somehow. You need to move hastily to here and hold. And they can go where they are planned to go right now. Also, these units can go where they are planning to go. But I actually think that I redirect them a bit. Move hastily into here, please. And you are going to move hastily into this location, please. I think that's slightly better for reckon purposes. They all have orders now. Let's go. We've spotted our first enemies. They're coming from the east as well, not just from across here. We can't act right now, and they don't have a fire element. That could be a bit problematic. Okay, they've captured it. That's a problem. Holy crap. Holy crap. Reinforcements have arrived. That's fantastic. Lots of reinforcements. Let's proceed. So what we're going to do is we're definitely going to send this one to here. Hold this position. We're also going to say hold this position. There are 2 units here. Hold this position. Unit role, main effort, line, overwatch, flash HQ, show, chain of command, control X. Okay, that's a good line of chain of command. Let's have them hold. Let's have them hold. They will go there. These units will continue as planned, as will they. Now, what's their firing range actually? Can I see that? Show spotted enemies that can see this unit. Enemies sighted. Range ranks. Control D. This is the effective range. Max range is a bit better. The effective range is a bit limited, but nonetheless. So they will definitely go forward. So then we've got these units here that are new. What can you actually do? Unit dashboard. It's a reckon screen and fight. Veteran experience, subunits. Let's send them hastily, or let's send them deliberately into here. Use cover and be prepared to move. Let's have them hold there. I have you hastily move over here and screen. The HQ will move deliberately into this position. Hold. And the Reckon unit will drive up here. Just rest and resupply SOP. It's a Recce unit, so let's move it hastily up to here. Now we get these units. We need to reinforce the south a little bit. So you need to move hastily to here. You need to move hastily into here. You need to move hastily I will use them to get into this area. Move hastily into here. On the other side, they will probably go, yeah, they will cross the river, that's good. And this Jäger battalion is going to move hastily into here and screen. And they will go with them to here and also screen. They will need to move on. Now these troops, I think I want to know if I've forgotten, but I think, what were the shortcuts? I've forgotten. Like a hotkey for moving here. Is there a hotkey for move orders? No. Okay. So those Jäger battalions need to rush into this and screen because I don't know, I might do something else with them. You also need to move hastily, let's say into here. What's underneath? The HQ. Move hastily into more like a rearguard position, like kind of here. You can hold there. And you also need to move hastily into here. And you're going to hold this, hopefully. Then we've got these. Move hastily to here and screen. We need to move hastily. It's cool all day. adjust and change the icon to the truck or to the vehicle. Move hastily to here. Hastily to here. And unit go here. And you need to go. I think it's much better to not know where the enemy is. Okay. Now all the units have got orders. Let's see what happens. Maybe the first fights will begin. A lot of units, many more units than in the first game. All the fights are taking place in the north at the moment. Oh, we can see the first tank. Like properly. Oh no, we've lost our first tank. This seems to be a formidable foe. We lost 2 here. That's very bad. And they are not really losing anything. This is not as I would have hoped. This is an HQ here now. We need to be really careful now. Oh man, there are so many tanks coming. I should have put more infantry in here. But then again, you never know. That's basically already CQC. Holy crap. Look at this, 22. And we are being engaged here. Like, good thing is we can almost give new orders. We've lost another leopard. Please let me give some orders now. There are 9 more of these devastating tanks. We need to hold this location. Reinforcements have arrived. Rocket artillery, that's what we need. Illumination flares. I think this is new. Okay, you are definitely all going to hold here. We are in these pots, so let's stay there. Where are you going to? Let's actually deactivate pots. I just want to see this is going here. This tank shall hold. You shall hold. You shall move to here and hold. Move hastily. Here and hold. You're going to move hastily to here and hold. They are holding already. I am still moving forward my infantry as far as I can. I need to try. Over here, these guys are kind of in position. What's their line of sight here? Control L. They don't see anything apparently. Oh, it's dark, I presume. Can't move out of this cover. They're all still going. Keep them going. They're not going anywhere. I can send them here. Have them hold this position. Dig in. Now I do have my off-map assets, I think. How exactly does that work? All lines of sight. I mean, now my units here are totally illuminated and they will be shattered, I think, if I keep them there. So I think I will move them hastily here along the road, have them hold here. And this unit is going to move hastily up here and hold, and we see what happens. Now then, where's my off-map stuff? Where are my assets? Fire support. I do have mortars in 22 minutes. I do have this area fire. Fire support as fire missions. There are no fire missions yet. Let's use them. How can I give you an order? Barrage. Go for neutralization. Plot a barrage by selecting up to 6 target hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. Commit. I mean, we could go here, but I don't think we will. So commit. Custom ammunition HE ASAP. Duration 2 minutes. Okay, is that now? I can close that. Okay, and what are you gonna do? You don't have a fire order yet. You're gonna get one as well. You're gonna go for neutralizing. Or are you gonna go for area saturation? What's my current fire mission? Acting in support of all units. Let's go for neutralization. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Commit. ASAP. Duration 2 minutes. Let's see how that goes. The rest of the movement stays the same. We should be good. We should be good. And we need to get the infantry into these buildings in order to have a chance of taking all this back. Here comes my artillery. That's actually goddamn cool. Oh, I forgot to look at the losses and stuff. Nice. Yeah, they will go down, I fear. Not sure I can save them. It's an HQ. High priority barrage has been submitted to the Fire Support Control Center. Good. It's a grave here. Yeah, we lost that tank. Doesn't sound good. This is also now taking much longer than the initial experience in the first scenario. Yeah, this tank will most likely go down. Yeah, there it goes. That was a bit too advantageous. Or a bit too adventurous, I think. Okay, this is a good spot. They are fighting against an HQ here. That's interesting. we need to get troops into this. It's 2,000 points. But the artillery is shredding through the enemy. Very offensive HQ play here. And they're in the illuminated area. There's nothing I can hit here, but is it going here? Yeah. 2 T-72 destroyed. Yeah, electronic warfare, comms interferences. Yeah, space is contested. I think this HQ will go down. I could have potentially plotted more artillery fire because it's now kind of already over. It's much cooler not knowing where the enemy is coming from, I think. It's good to learn, you know, when you see everything, but it's more exciting. Yeah, I think all the Jägers can actually get into here. This is a kill box. But it's going to be tight here. Lancer-Grand reinforcements. 3 infantry divisions. 12 HQ has arrived. More rocket artillery. And more Jäger battalions. Good. Well, they are still fighting really hard up here in the north. I mean, let's look at the ammunition. I mean, they still have quite a bit of ammunition. That's good. I kind of need to leave all these forces up here. They're all still going. It's good. I will actually Move deliberate to here. Dig in there, please. A bit more forward. These will stay here. Yeah, they stay around this area. There, he will go there. Good. With this Jäger battalion. Let's put the HQs up here. And here. We've got the Jäger battalion. That's with mortars, I believe. They can go here. This is kind of like a safe spot. And here they make artillery and air units ready for fire support missions. Do that. And you go here. Yeah, they won't shoot at that. And you go for on call as well. Now I will have these units keep going. They can actually stay here. This tank, I will have rush down here and hold there. It's my HQ, you're going there. Okay. This is looking fine. These units will stay here. It's really important. I think we consider and observe. Third standoff range. There's lots of stuff I can change here actually. So let's take a look at our tank here. This is like a hero tank. I want to see the other unit here. This one. What's your ammunition status? Still good? Armor piercing, not that great. But yeah, might be enough for this. What we must not forget is the fire missions. Is this also... This is their max range. I can't shell this up there. So let's go for barrage, area saturation. Let's go for this. And then again this, and this. Commit. Oh no, that's actually bad. Can I cancel? No. I will hit my own unit now. Can I delete area fire? Delete orders. Good. So let's go for cancel. No. Barrage. Barrage. Neutralizing. Neutralizing, but it's not accurate apparently. Because it's kind of still hitting everything. Hmm. I think I can't change it anymore. Okay, no, I could change it now. Look at that. It's much better now. This is what I want. And your body is going to go for neutralizing. 1, 2, oh. Beyond the direct fire range. That's bad. So you go for here, 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 and here. And you go for neutralizing. Here, 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 and here, and here, here, and here. And you're going to go for neutralizing something like here, 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 just in case, because I don't have eyes on that. Smoke visual blocking, that's what I've got. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. So let's see what's gonna happen. Oh no, this is bad. They already got pretty close. Yeah, and I moved them hastily, so I will lose them all, I think. That's bad. But on the other hand, if I get into this, this would be huge. Yeah, but they are getting hit again. Down to 6. Still 1 HQ left, unfortunately. But if it moves into this, we will shred it. Okay, they illuminated my tank up there. We need to move it. Yeah, 1 Jaeger battalion dismounted. That's good. Can they fight back? My tank is in a pickle. I mean, I have decent line of sight and I have dug in, so I might just sit it out. Okay, maybe not. It's just too much of a disadvantage, I think. And they are running right into my Panzeraufklärer. This ain't going down. Oh, so many tanks. Is he gonna shoot at all? Will they still move this order? I don't know. A lot of tanks in this area. I think they got destroyed. Okay, they got killed luckily, and they are crossing the river, which might take ages. I think that it's up to minute 102, and we're almost at the end of my 23 minutes. I got shot at from here, I think. What's your ammunition status? Not so good. So let's have you move hasty to here. Resupply. We need to hold. He's in here, that's good. Show the paths. Okay, paths are good. I think I'm going to send the golden boys up here. No, 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 no. You go in here. You go here. And the HQ goes into here. And you go deliberate onto this and dig in. Now you go deliberate into here, please. And hold. You go deliberate into here, please. And hold. You go deliberate into here. And hold. And Q goes in here. Moves deliberate into here. And hold. And then we can see what we'll do. They are a bit wasted here. I keep them in the rear a little bit. All right then. They are still moving. That sucks so hard. Look where they appeared. There's no road. Why are they taking such a crappy pathing? I will change the pathing for one of the units. Go here, go here, go here. Here, maybe it's just not the thing for the AI. Let's screen. Okay. These units need to stay. Now we can give some file support orders. You're going to barrage. This, 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 and this. I want my unit to get through. You're going to barrage this. Oh, sorry. You're going to barrage this, 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 and this. You're going to barrage. You can't barrage. You are out. So you're going to adjust, rest, and resupply. Rest and resupply. Let's do that. Let's do that for 23 minutes so we can give orders again. Rest and resupply for 23 minutes, please. Yeah, this also means I don't have any artillery support up here, but that's going to be fine. We've got this unit sitting in here now. I keep this unit. I think I might move this unit up here, but across the river is a bit shitty. I will just sit tight for now. Okay, let's start. And now the lights are out. Great. This. And after the next turn, we're like halfway through. Not quite. Yeah, we'll split this into several episodes. And I get a preview playlist, and then I put all the preview gameplay into that. Now the cool thing is with the different AI patterns, They're like 3. Burn is now at medium from low before. This will slow down the command cycle. Oh no, from 23 to 26 minutes. I think this will hold if I have enough ammunition. And then we just need to ensure that our infantry can kind of grab this. And then we can maybe mop things up with infantry going through here with some tank support. Getting really close. 10 T-72 identified. That's obviously a lot. Oh, they've illuminated this area. That's bad for me. Oh no, they are fighting. There's someone in there. Yeah, we've lost the tank. That's bad. How do I illuminate? Can my infantry do it? They are losing. This was a waste. Now we are getting shelled. There's only one tank left. Now they're shelling this position, but I've already moved my unit, so that's good. I need to move this unit actually flat, and it's about to be annihilated. Okay, good. Oh no. Lots of tanks are inbound. And we are fighting here. Not sure who is going to win this. They've actually picked up, but they haven't moved yet. Maybe I can still stop them. Tank is in here. That's good. Because there are a ton of units coming. Almost got it up here. Now it's our phase next. Can I not view like the battle report? I think there was like the battle report. Radio log display. Engage arrival loss. Incoming spot arrival. Contact incoming SID rep. Engage. So this guy will actually now hold. These guys will move as planned, even though this guy will actually rather move to here. And can we see the terrain overlay? Intelligence. Yeah, I should have looked at that, obviously, which I didn't. And I would have seen that the thrust is coming from here. I could have avoided going around here in the south so much. It was a bit of a mistake. On the other hand, they are supposed to be here, sitting in here anyway. Table of kills. And claims. That's the victory conditions report. Yeah, we didn't quite get into here. Subunit, show full screen. Ah, nice. Portable from. Emissions, interesting. Multi-unit overlay, fire support coverage, direct support, all weapon locating coverage, terrain overlay options, help. I think I will check the manual for, how to do this, the light. But we will see that in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until then, bye for now.